you hop inside my car. I got pictures, got camera.
1970, a year caught between decades. The peace signs of the 60s were fading, replaced by louder guitars, deeper grooves, and a new kind of freedom on the airwaves. Amid legends like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, a new wave of artists rose, burned bright, and disappeared, leaving behind songs that still echo across time. Here are 18 unforgettable one-hit wonders from 1970, each a glimpse of that shifting moment in music history. Let's drop the needle and begin. Number 1, Montego Bay, Bobby Bloom. From the first whistle, Montego Bay feels like sunshine bottled in sound. It's tropical pop at its happiest. Steel drums, beach energy, and carefree lyrics that transport you straight to Jamaica.
I still feel the motion here at home in bed.
The song captured the escapism everyone craved at the dawn of the 70s. It climbed to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming a summer anthem across America. Bobby Bloom's life was tragically short, ending just a few years later. But Montego Bay remains his eternal summer, cheerful, pure, and gone too soon. Number 2, OOH Child, The 5 Stairsteps. Soft soul with a message of hope. OOH Child emerged during a time of social unrest, yet its message, things are gonna get easier, cut through the noise with warmth and optimism. The song's tender harmonies and gentle rhythm offered comfort to a generation weary from the 60s. It reached number 8 on the Hot 100 and became an anthem of resilience, later reborn in countless covers and movie soundtracks. It's not just a hit, it's a promise still kept. Number 3, Mississippi Queen, Mountain. The cowbell that launched 1,000 riffs. Mississippi Queen is hard rock distilled. Heavy guitar, raw vocals, and pure swagger. Mountain's Leslie West turned a barroom jam into one of the defining rock anthems of 1970. It peaked at number 21 on the Billboard charts, but became a staple on classic rock radio forever after. The band never reached those heights again, but that single riff secured their place in rock history. Number 4, All Right Now, Free. Few songs capture freedom as perfectly as All Right Now. Built around one unforgettable guitar hook, it's the sound of Windows Down and Youth Unchained. Paul Rodgers' soulful voice and Paul Kossoff's crisp guitar work made this track both bluesy and anthemic. It soared to number 4 in both the UK and the US Billboard Hot 100. Free never repeated the success, but they gave the world one of rock's most enduring sing-alongs. Number 5, the Pushbike song, The Mixtures. A bright, jangly ode to simple joy, the Pushbike song pedaled into listeners' hearts with its catchy rhythm and wholesome charm. Inspired by Obla Di Obla Da, it's pure early 70s cheer, a pop tune that makes you smile without trying. It reached number 2 in the UK and became a global novelty hit. For the Mixtures, it was a brief ride to fame, and a reminder that sometimes happiness really does sound like two wheels and sunshine.
As you were singing that
Number 6. Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes, Edison Lighthouse. A perfect piece of British pop magic. Love Grows combines jangling guitars, light harmonies, and a hook that refuses to leave your head. Lead singer Tony Burrows sang for several studio bands, but this was his defining moment. The track hit number 1 in the UK and number 5 in the US. A sparkling example of bubblegum pop done right. It's pure optimism pressed into vinyl. Number 7. In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. Few songs sound as effortlessly happy as this one. With its skiffle rhythm, jug band energy, and carefree vocals, In the Summertime became the anthem of warm weather rebellion.
When the sun goes down, you can make it good and lay it back.
It shot to number 1 in over 20 countries and remains one of the biggest selling singles of all time. Mungo Jerry's later releases couldn't match its magic, but this track still feels like freedom itself. Sunburn, laughter, and youth in a bottle.
Your friends and we're local in the town. Reflections of my life.
Number 8. Reflections of My Life, Marmalade.
I'm changing everything.
A hauntingly beautiful piece of pop melancholy. Reflections of My Life combines introspective lyrics with lush harmonies, blending British pop with emotional depth.
How they fill my eyes.
It captured the early 70s mood perfectly. Hope and sadness walking hand in hand. The song reached number 10 in the US and number 3 in the UK, cementing Marmalade's short-lived global moment. It's reflective, timeless, and quietly devastating. Number 9. I'll Be Gone, Lotus.
I get my head stuck on the ground.
A lesser-known but powerful Australian rock track, I'll Be Gone, carried the spirit of independence and change. With its harmonica and folk rock edge, it became an anthem in Australia. It peaked at number 1 on the Australian charts, becoming an instant classic. Though Lotus faded quickly, the song endures as one of Australia's most beloved one-hit wonders. Raw, honest, and full of restless energy.
Inside my car.
Number 10. Vehicle, The Ides of March. Horn-driven rock at its boldest. Vehicle bursts out with brassy confidence. Part soul, part rock, and completely irresistible. Frontman Jim Peterick, who would later write Eye of the Tiger, delivers the vocals with gritty intensity. It hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, proving that brass and rock could live side by side. The Ides of March vanished soon after, but that horn riff never left radio rotation. Number 11. Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, Johnny Winter. Pure, unfiltered blues rock swagger. With its driving guitar and party-ready lyrics, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo became the ultimate jam track for weekend warriors. Though Johnny Winter was a respected bluesman, this was his only major mainstream hit, reaching number 21 in 1970. The song later became a bar band classic, the kind of track that turns every stage into a good time riot.
You were a child of the sun and the sky and the deep blue sea.
Number 12. Ma Belle Amie, T-Set.
My Belle, Amie.
A Dutch gem that charmed the world, Ma Belle Amie blended soft rock and European pop into a tender, catchy melody that felt both exotic and familiar.
I want to tell you that I adore you and always do.
It reached number 5 on the US Billboard Hot 100, its French-English lyrics giving it a cosmopolitan glow. T-Set never repeated the success, but their single remains one of the most endearing love songs of the early 70s. Delicate and sincere.
My Belle Amie.
Baby loves loving, she's got what it takes and she knows how to use it.
Number 13, My Baby Loves Lovin', White Plains. Sunny, glossy, and instantly infectious, White Plains delivered the kind of bubblegum pop that defined early 1970s. All smiles and harmonies. It climbed to number 13 on the US charts and number 9 in the UK, marking the band's brief but joyful presence on the pop scene. It's the sound of the radio when life felt a little easier. Number 14, Arizona, Mark Lindsay. A soulful anthem with a desert breeze. Mark Lindsay, formerly of Paul Revere and the Raiders, stepped out solo with Arizona, a song celebrating individuality and optimism. Its mix of rock and folk pop gave it depth beyond the typical radio fare. It peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became Lindsay's signature track, an overlooked gem from a time when the world was learning to dream again. Number 15, Are You Ready? Pacific Gas and Electric. A gospel rock powerhouse. Are You Ready blended choir harmonies, organ swells, and electric guitars into a call for spiritual awakening. It captured the mix of faith and rebellion that defined the era's counterculture. The song hit number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stands as a bridge between church and stage. Pure 70s soul rock energy. Number 16, Tighter Tighter, Alive and Kicking. A love song that lives up to its title. Co-written by Tommy James, Tighter Tighter balances tenderness and drive, anchored by a rich horn section and hopeful lyrics that speak directly to the heart. It peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, the band's only major hit, but its warm groove still shines decades later. It's the sound of young love with the windows rolled down. Number 17, American Woman, The Guess Who. Bold, rebellious, and unforgettable, American Woman fused rock grit with political undercurrent, a sharp edge beneath its swagger. The riff alone became an instant classic, and the song hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. This track became the Guess Who's defining anthem, a statement that echoed far beyond the charts. Rock and roll defiance distilled, loud, proud, and unrepentant. Number 18, Go Back, Krabby Appleton. When you know in your heart that it's wrong. Driven by melodic guitar and yearning vocals, Go Back sits between pop and power rock. Its emotional edge and polished sound made it a standout in 1970s crowded landscape. The song reached number 36 on the Hot 100. Modest, but memorable enough to earn cult admiration decades later. It's the perfect closer, a bittersweet echo from the year rock matured and innocence began to fade. And there you have it, 18 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1970, each a flash of brilliance, a spark from an era when every record told a story. Which of these still spins in your memory? Drop your pick in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you on the next spin!